What's going on, everyone? Good morning. Let's go over these levels. So we're still pinned at that 7,700 for ES. So over 77, we could look for that move back up to 78.20. We're still in the same exact range. If we reject the 77, we can see a move down to that 76.32 or 7,600. So we're in the same range we were in yesterday. Nothing really changed. For ES, we're in the center of this range, so what we want to see is maybe a fade down to the 760 and then a bounce up to 776 if the market starts showing some strength. Under 760, I do like shorts down to 749, 750. For triple Q, same thing. I like that 722 reclaim. You could look for the fade down to the 697 and then the bounce to the 722. Or just wait for the 722 to see if it can reclaim and play 722 up to 735. And for NQ, it's that same thing. Center of the range, we're close to that 28,908. So we're sitting down here by the demand zone. If we can see a little more of a pullback, we can look to see if we can hold and play longs up to 30K. Over that 30,000, I do like longs up to 30,003, 30,006. So it's just, the 30,000 is basically triple Q 722. If we can reclaim these two levels on each, it will repair the structure. If we lose the 28.9, we're probably going to push back down to 28.4, down to 27.963. So those are the pivots that we got for the day. I believe today is Tuesday, and let me see the calendar. Yep, so we have home sales at 10. So let's be aware of that, not being any trades. For earnings, I don't think there's really much. You had Dix, you have BMO, you got Zoom, and Box. These two already happened pre-market. You got ZM and BOX after hours. Tomorrow is NVIDIA, which is a huge one. You got NVIDIA, CRM, and CrowdStrike. So tomorrow's going to be a big day for earnings. You guys have any questions about any other stocks or low levels? Just give me 1 second. I'm deleting all those arrows. So if we reject this 77 like we just talked about, we can come back down to this value area low. You got a shelf down here at 76. You just go to the value area low, 76, 76. If that starts breaking down There's really nothing down to 76, 66 after that. There he is, Mr. North Shore. What's going on, buddy? There he is. On North Shore? Charger it. You know what I'm gonna do? Is put a TV behind me. You guys can watch TV while we trade. Oh man, you guys have no questions today? I told B to start trading micros. Let's see if he could do it. Hopefully he's on the micro. Let's go over some tech real quick. Tech's still in those same levels, right? Amazon down to 260 or 258. The nanos. I got you. I mean, we had a good entry yesterday on those longs. We got in, we were green, just there was no follow through. It ended up hitting the 85 we talked about when we got off. But Amazon down to 258. Look for a bounce under 258. You can see a move down to 250. Meta's rejecting this 564. Under 564, you got 543. If you could claim 564, you could look for a move up to 577. Tesla's down at that 350 we talked about. If this breaks, it's just another clear short down to 311. If we hold 350, we could push back up to 370. Apple's still hanging out at this 306 range. So under 306, move down to 300. A push off 306, we look for 317. Microsoft's still rejecting that 492. Under 492, you have nothing down to 456. Over 492, you got 507. And then NVIDIA is hanging out at that 212 we talked about. Over 212, we could see 218. If we reject 212, we're probably coming back down to that 200. So those are the levels for tech, if anyone's watching. It most likely will. I think we'll get back to 50. It looks like it's just making a lower high. Because that was, if you look at like 83 or 84 on Bitcoin in May, that was like May's high. So if we reject there, it's a double top, most likely, and we'll just push back down. 84 has to reclaim for a move back up. Got about 1 minute to market open. Yeah, the short looks nice off this 77. NQ looks like she's already bear flagging again. See if NQ could break VWAP. If NQ and ES could break VWAP, shorts are looking solid. Yeah, it did. ES bounced right off that VWAP, pretty close at 91, 92. Let's see. I like the long over 7,700, or we'll see what happens at like 76.80. Somewhere down here. I mean, eventually ES is going to drop down to even like 4,800. We'll get back to those liberation lows at some point, or get close to 5, make a lower high. So it's just a matter of when. See if we can reclaim 77. Hopefully we don't get another choppy morning. Apple's still pushing. She's just hanging out at all-time highs. Meta popped off 564. She could run to 577. Amazon's flat. Microsoft's flat. Nvidia, Tesla. Not much movement yet. Just remember there's news at 10 o'clock, guys. Looking for that 77 reclaim. If we claim that, we can push to 77.10. Look for this value area high. If we reject 77, I'm looking for that 76.85. I'll be looking for like right here, a retest of this candle where we got this big push, this 85. Under 85, we'll probably just come back down to this 76 we talked about. See if this is the retest right here. We broke it. We're retesting the 77. Let's see if we can hold. Try some longs. If it just breaks down, I'm just going to sit on my hands. Hoping it's another choppy session. Just pinned right at the 77 for now. See if we could break down. If you guys are looking for shorts, that'd be your pivot. I'm looking for like that 91 break. I want to see if we could break that VWAP, ideally. Or even take out these pre-market lows right here. I think it is 91, 92. We're trying to hold this 77 still. Let's see. You guys see this too. Each time frame's just telling you something different. Like the 5 minute looks bearish. Then you look at the 15 or the 15, the hourly looks like a bull flag on the hourly. So it's just like everything just, there's nothing aligning. Unless we break this 91, that's really it. Otherwise, we're just kind of, looks like a flag, but who knows? If we were going to see a rejection, I would just like to see a nice aggressive sell-off, right? Like a little Christmas tree pattern. Right now, we're not getting it. And look, this looks like a downtrend. Yeah, they're just hanging out at VWAP. Unless we take that 91 out, I'm not really interested in anything. I'll just be sitting here once again, waiting. We got news in 20 minutes, so let's see if news is the catalyst to actually break us out of this range, all right? Yesterday we were below 7,700. I think we were at like 76, 70, 80. We rallied up this morning and we're just flirting with it. What are you guys doing? You in a trade? You guys sitting on your hands? Yeah, lately it's been a hard, this whole month's been a hard trading session. Summer usually slows down the volume because, it's summertime and then we'll pick back up September. 1 micro at 77. NVIDIA reclaimed 212. She might push up to that 218 we got. But then you got Apple projecting. Amazon's almost low a day. Meta's pushing up. Tesla's pushing off that 349 we just talked about. So everything's just doing its own thing, right? Nothing's really correlating. Yeah, and I agree. I like the longs too. I just want to see if we, like, even for NQ, we're at the 29, we're at the VWAP. I want to see if we break this and get back to that 29,000. And then I would look to try longs down there. Ideally, we're going to go lower before we get a retest again. If you guys are trading, if you're in ES, if you break VWAP, you're pretty golden down to like 75, 80. And then if NQ breaks VWAP, ideally you'd want to see the break and just target like this 29,000 down here. And then from there you would see if we hold 28.9 or get that bounce, and that's where I'd be looking to take longs. If it breaks, I'd just probably be my trigger candle to get in shorts. It's so beat. It's the hardest part, just sitting on your hands, doing nothing. The hardest part is literally doing nothing. That's why trading is like tricky. You're like, oh, I need to be productive, you know? Just hovering this 97, 77. Got about 15 minutes for news. Look at the volume, too. It's very minimal right now. Yeah, I meant to write that earlier. I didn't even write it in the Discord. This would be, if you missed that 40, the 39.40 we got in the other day, this would be your retest. For Nike, I'm looking for like a year out. I'm not looking for like overnights or anything. That's more a long term play. Collect some divvies while you're on the way. I think they had earnings today, if I read that correctly. I think it's like 41 cents a share for every share for Nike. Either way, I think it's like 4%. Yeah, NQ's just flat. ES, they're all just flat. NQ looks better than ES today. I'll tell you that. And it doesn't even look good. It just looks better than what ES looks like. Yeah, Tesla's pushing. No, did anyone try the 349 long? Right off our level. Same with the reclaim at 212 we talked about. 212 should be a pretty straight shot up. Microsoft might try to test that 492. Then you got Amazon in no man's land, Apple in no man's land, and Meta pushed off that 564. Might go for this push. Let me see if I can get a retest. Just hate getting in before news. Yeah, I'm probably going to go for it, to be honest with you guys. Just flirting with the 77. I don't mind getting in a little higher if I know. Not if I know, but if it looks like she's holding. Right now, we keep wicking. We keep piercing right at it, right? Wick right to it. It starts looking like it might go and just rejects. I just don't want to get caught. I want to take longs at 77 and it goes down to 79, like 90. That's what I'm kind of waiting for. See there's a little selling pressure picking up on Bookmap. You're in shorts or longs at 99? Just, I'd be waiting, guys, just to be safe. Home sales is a big catalyst. If it's bad, we could just reject the 77 hard. It should break us out of this direction at 10 o'clock. I'm just looking to piggyback off whatever it decides. And look at my footprint chart. You see my footprint chart, guys? It's not even, it's just flat. Like, it's not even doing anything. It's just pinned. Delta's low, volume's low. There's just nothing right now. What's your stop, North Shore? Hopefully your stop is, I don't know, 91, I guess, 92. The break of that low. Yeah, I'm waiting. Look at the 15 too. It just looks nasty, right? I want to see this thing just start kind of falling apart. I want to see NQ lose VWAP. ES should just start flushing by then. That's why I don't really. I wait. Sitting on your hands it's hard. Everyone gets impatient. Start anticipating. It's gonna push. It's gonna do X, Y, and Z, and then it just does the complete opposite. Got about 5 minutes till news. You still holding those shorts from 7,700? And ES is losing WAP. Let's see. NQ breaks down. I'm probably gonna grab these shorts. TP. TP's gonna be 75, 76. Look for at least 15, 10, 15 points. See what happened with tech. Nvidia looks like maybe she's topping. Let's see if she gets a retest at 212. Meta rejected. Let's see if she loses 560. Everything's just back to the demand zone. Tesla looks the strongest right now. Microsoft rejected. We had that 492. Apple's kind of flat. You did push up at open. Amazon's flat. Well, at least you built a little buffer. Three minutes till news. 15 looks horrendous. You guys see this? It's getting worse. Let's see if we can get that close. If we can close under this 91. I am liking shorts. breaking under this shelf or the POC, right? Let's see. Nice big bubble kicking in. And a lot of negative delta right here. It's picking up. Right before news, let's see. NQ's flirting with VWAP. I want to see that thing break, and then ES should just start pushing down. You'll probably get back to yesterday's that 65 level. First stop would be like 75. After that, if it does start getting a little aggressive, you could see 65. The way it's looking, I don't think we're going to bounce off this value area low unless something changes from news. Got about 45 seconds. Yeah, it's looking bearish right here. Selling pressure's picking up. Let's see if we get the follow through. NQ's holding on for dear life right here, though. We're at that value area low. Let's see if we can hold. There's the rejection. There you go. Somehow NQ won't break VWAP. Yeah, Amazon's breaking down now. New low. She'll probably get to that 258. Meta's still at that 564. And everything else. Look at the volume on all the tech. Look how low it is. It's so minimal. You guys see that? That was the most movement we got right there. From that 10 o'clock candle, and it didn't really do much. This would be the spot to try longs down here. 87, 88. And the risk to reward there makes sense. I just want to see if NQ can hold on this next candle. If we get in and NQ breaks down, it's shot. But she's holding right now. There's just no direction on anything. Ah, she just broke. NQ just broke view up. Let's see. See if she starts flushing. NQ could stay under VWAP and ES stays under this value area low. I'm probably going to go short. They bought it right back up. This sucks. So we have no trades in the first 30 minutes once again. Yeah, NQ's done. It should just break. Look at these bubbles too. See how big they are? What a beat session. Meta finally broke the 64. I mean, everything's kind of just flat. Amazon's low days still. It's just hard because the volume's so low. I mean, it looks like it wants to go down. Like a decent, like we back to that 76.32 we were talking about. That's why I'm almost just waiting for it to sell off in case if it does end up just selling off. I'm just looking for it to base out at this point and then maybe catch a counter trend real quick and just call it a day. And she's not taking this value area low out. And then with that hourly printed, I want to see what happens on that hourly candle, the inside body. If we can reclaim at least 90, I would like a retest of probably 77. It looks like shorts. I mean, nothing about this looks bullish. Most likely, we're going to push down to these overnight lows. or yesterday's lows down at this, what was it? Right here. Yesterday's lows will probably push down to the 60, 62 we were talking about yesterday. Made a high, lower high, lower high. Let's see if we can get a reset. Yeah, 77 was it. We said it. It's just right before news. I didn't want to take it, and something, home sales is good. And ES starts pushing again. So we sat there for what, the first 30 minutes, pinned at 77 right here. Just sat. And then 10 o'clock right here, we made the move down. We started breaking down right a little before 10 o'clock. The only thing you could say is play the value area low break, which I don't really want to, short at demand, but the way it's looking, if it breaks, you could push down to like at least 65. That's why I said I'd rather play the counter trend, let it just do its thing, wait. It is what it is, and then see if we base out and try a long. I'd feel more confident in that than just sitting here shorting, shorting at the lows. I mean, like the footprint chart's barely moving. Like it's just a joke. That's why I said if we were claimed 90, I would like the longs. It'd be that inside hourly candle. That we could get a move back up to at least 77 for a retest. That I would try. Uh, just a slow grind down. NQ's breaking VWAP again. Maybe you get the follow through right here. Let's see. Just won't break the value area low. This is so beat. You sitting on your hands, North Shore? You still going wild over there? Yeah, that 93 is like VWAP. It's either we're just going to start flushing or we're just going to hang out here. I don't see, unless buyers out of nowhere just get some volume pumping. But it looks like we want to go down. There's just no follow through. I mean, maybe a slow grind for the rest of the day, like it's been doing. It's like 4 points up, 5 points down. Is that from the first trade or is that from a new trade? This sucks. Summer's always beat. July, August, the volume just always is trash because summer. You're sick from the first trade. What happened to your 90 stop? I like shorts better. Just not breaking the value area low, just hanging out. Unless they pulled it, 11 o'clock, what they've been doing. 11 o'clock, we've been getting a decent move. Yeah, I'm going to try it with you. It filled me at 86. Are you kidding me? I'm only looking for the retest of that 91, 92. I'm not even looking for anything crazy. I wanted 84. See if we sniped it, guys. No, I don't trust either way either. I'm just looking for a retest of the 91. If we make the lower high, I'm just looking to just kind of get the hell out. If it does push up, you will get the retest of 77, but at this point, I'm fine with not capturing it. This is so beat. You had some decent entry. I wanted 84. I clicked it at 84.75. I don't know why they gave me the dollar freaking 25. Fell higher. Nice little bubble coming in. Hopefully it doesn't get absorbed. So if we take out 90, it could be a nice little run back to 77. I don't know if I want to find out. I might just lock it in at the test. At this point, I'm probably just going to sell out whatever. I see some rejection. I'm not beat. Fucking take it for $30. It's just rejecting. We got up there. We got to the 90 or whatever, 89. See if I can get a retest. Down at 84 would be ideal. No, they don't want to give it to me. I tried the long off the value area low. There's no follow through. Just no. It is what it is. The volume's horrible. I want to see this value area low get taken out, or I want to see buyers start getting aggressive right here. It's going to be 11 o'clock. It's 11 every day at this point. 11 o'clock, we start making a decent move. The first hour and a half is just nonsense. I mean, yesterday went sideways to 11 the whole time and then ended up breaking down. Not even breaking down, just a new low. I think it was at, 10 or 11 o'clock? We take this out. Shorts are solid. You have a shelf down here at least 74 or 75. You're just not getting the break. We just took the only long. We got in literally where the delta was drying up and caught this little pop. It wasn't even worth it. And I was looking for at least 91, 92 for a retest. It didn't even give us that. NQ looks like she's just flagging out. Let's see what Tech's doing. Tech's still flat. I mean, Amazon's making new lower lows. Apple's just doing nothing. Meta broke the 564, just sitting there. Probably going to push lower. Down to 543. Tesla's just chilling on that 350. Nvidia is, 212. And Microsoft's kind of BE on the day. I mean, just looking at the chart, the short looks like the better move. It's just not pushing. I'm not one to like hold the trade for a long period of time. You get some selling pressure picking up right here. You guys see the bubbles? Getting a little aggressive. Let's see if it breaks down. There you go. Minus 1,000. Should be the one just to close you below that value area low. I mean, NQ is making a new low a day right here as well. That 91 was what we said earlier. The pre-market low. Once that got wiped out, I think that was news that took it out though, right? Yeah, here's 10 o'clock. It was like right before news. Yeah, when you're looking to get out is when I'm probably going to look to start trying longs again. See if we double bottom down there. $70 isn't bad, no sure. It's not, it's not bad. What are you doing? One micro? You just going super light? Oh, did you? Let me see. Yeah, let's see that. That's what I was saying. The 91, 92, that was the overnight low or the pre-market low as well. What was 95? POC, I think it was. And this volume right here was it. I just hate trading before news. I get burned way too many times. I just don't do it. I mean, this thing's moving like 25 cents every like 30 seconds. It's shot. Yeah, the waiting game, if you can't control yourself, it'll just take your whole account. It's just what it is. You'll just keep taking stupid trades. Just, oh, this is the bottom. This is the bottom. I'm just waiting. And I took one trade. It really wasn't worth it. I just had a game plan. No follow through. Got out. Is what it is. So just let it sell off and base out, and then we could try a counter trend. That's really all we have left. And that's if we get a counter trend. It could just sell off all day. We have no idea. The day you got. Oh, was that like last week? That was that's what I'm rebuilding. I think I ended up salvaging it most of the account because he's been stuck at 52.7, the ones I'm on now, for the past week. I got him like to 52.7, 50, 52.8, somewhere around there. I lost the 5 and went down to like 52.2, and now I'm back at like 52.7. For me to get this last like 400 or 500 bucks for the payout is just it's taking a while just because the price action. Selling pressure's picking up. You might get that flush right here, guys. 75 would be a nice TP. 75 and then 65 after that. After 65, you got nothing till 32. It's picking up. There it goes. Yep. I saw that volume spiking. Let's see. Right to that. Did we get to the 65 I said? Pretty close. Oh, we did. 62. Yep. That was it. I saw it picking up, as I was saying. It's like this nonsense. Now they made we should push up now. We should reclaim. We just probably stopped everyone out down there. See if we can get one more pushback down. All those all those longs just got smoked. Now we can piggyback off these guys. I don't think they'll give us the 65 again. Yeah, I'm trying it. I should have just freaking put a limit for 65. I didn't know it was going to freaking wick down like that. We had 75 and 65. Under 65 was the short to 32, which we just wicked down. So we just swept all those longs. Now let's see if we grabbed all this liquidity and we can go run it up on them and go make a lower high. probably just do 85. I'm just looking for little increments at this point. 87 would be the top of your range. I'm not even looking for that. The 65 was it. I wish freaking it didn't blip like that. I have no idea. Did you get filled on that? Hopefully you got filled on that short you were in. Yeah, I'm about to get stopped. No, that's probably going to reject right here. It just won't take out this 81. Oh shit, what happened to my footprint chart? I still got a limit set for 85.50, guys. She can go down, but she's most likely going to retest somewhere, either this 90, anywhere up here. She should retest. I'm just looking for 5, 6 points at this point. I'll see you, buddy. I'll see you guys. Way to catch that short. I'll just pull it. I'm probably over it. It's just not giving us a freaking move. NQ's right at VWAP. I'm just going to wait and see if it can break it. They'll go now. Clap me. I had the 85 set. So beat. That was the long. That was the fucking long, guys. I got out freaking like 2 minutes before. You'll get to, like I said, at least 85, maybe 90 for retest. Yeah, now it looks like it wants to frickin' grind up. NQ's rejecting VWAP right now, so let's see. This trading session was trash. You didn't take the 77 short at open. There was really no trade. You could have took the 91, but it was based off news moving. And it didn't even get to the 85. What did we hit? 83? Yeah. Could just be a slow grind down all day, like I said. You might not get the big move. It might just slowly grind back to that 76.32. Yeah, tech's not, everything's probably just waiting for NVIDIA earnings at this point as well for tomorrow. Took 2 trades today, basically B on the day. This is super beat. That NQ retest was it. I might just call it a day too. I'll give it 10 more minutes to 11 because usually 11 we get a decent move. After that, I'm out. Just let this thing freaking flush already. You in anything North Shore? Or you just sitting on your hands? I hate the slow grinds. Yeah, it engulfed it. I don't know. No, you're probably going to get to the 32 we have, or at least maybe come down and retest the 65 we talked about. Maybe we'll double bottom down here. We get 65. After 65, there's nothing till 32. It's really all I'm waiting for. If I don't get it by 11, I'm out. This is just horrible price action. If you didn't catch that 77 short, that was it. I'll see you, buddy. Take care as well. I'm only giving this 10 more minutes and I'm out, so it is what it is. No problem. Hopefully you guys made some cash. I think I'm done. It doesn't look like it wants to really do anything. Candle's just getting smaller and smaller. Yeah, I might just call it a day. A little before 11, guys. I did like the 65 long, which happened in a wick. That was really it. And 77 short. So I'm not really looking to force anything. So I'll see you guys tomorrow.